Y'all ever see these toxic couples? Every time they get in a fight, they gotta run straight to Facebook, let the whole world know about it. Well, I know what it's like to be mad. I even know what it's like to see red, but ain't no reason I should be scrolling through Facebook and see that your husband slept with Cousin Eddie. Because, I mean, if we're being honest, we already knew. Now, you making me read it. It's just ignorant as fuck. Oh, the other night, he didn't have an ashtray, so he used the baby's soft spot. He had chlamydia for 6 months and convinced you there were kidney stones. He uses your car to sell dime sacks, and he always needs help with the re-up money. Whole time, the guys over there just like, I never did that. That never happened. Don't get me wrong, guys are out on Facebook, too. It's just not quite as personal as the ladies, you know, because you ladies can cut deep. Y'all know that. It's just guys don't necessarily have the ability to convey their emotions properly from holding them in all those years of being told to be a man. So when we get that platform, we just go straight to the point. This bitch is fucking crazy. And 2 weeks later, y'all are back together. Huh? We're still a couple of dumbasses. Then they have the audacity to hop back on Facebook and be like, y'all need to stay out my business. Bitch, you gave us the business like a Popeye's biscuit. Nobody asked for it, but it's still there. You can't cough on someone and get mad because they're in the line of fire. Learn to close your fucking mouth. Y'all might forgive and forget, but I don't. Shit. The baby's soft spot? The fact of life is that people are gonna judge you regardless, but you damn sure ain't one to complain when you make it easier on everybody. When it comes to that fire, you can't hold the wood and the water, baby. One or the other. I'm not innocent my damn self. I used to love to run to Facebook to put out some drama, but I got a little older, I realized how childish it was, and I started making videos instead. I mean, if you're gonna complain, you might as well get paid for it. Look, stop going to Facebook, all right? If you're going through something, message me. We can talk about it, you know what I mean? I can't have you out here giving out all this free content. Last year, the only change I made went into a Coinstar. So in 2025, I decided I was going to tighten myself up a little bit, and I've already failed. It's hard to quit drinking when you go into the new year with a beer in your hand, and even harder to quit masturbating when your pecker's in the other. To clarify, I was inside when I performed this act, so don't get your panties all in a bunch, all right? I might have started the overnight youth group I was supervising, but other than that, I think we're okay. Some things just aren't meant to change, and some things you'll never get rid of. Take Shaq, for instance. Shaq's been on my TV screen talking about back pain for the past 20 damn years, and people wonder why I don't invest in Icy Hot, because the shit clearly doesn't work. I deal with my back pain like a man. We drink Tylenol and listen to fucking Trick Daddy and shit. You should never shame yourself for not being successful. You should be proud that you tried. Like when I tried to steal my aunt's food stamp card in an attempt to buy Pall Malls. I know what y'all are thinking. Bryce, you dumbass, you can't buy cigarettes with food stamp. Take it easy on me, y'all. I was 7. The problem is a lot of y'all treat life like a free trial. You cancel the moment you gotta invest into it. Invest in your life. Invest in the gym. Invest in your body. Invest in the marijuana stocks in Colorado. You seen them things recently? Mama was right. I should have stayed in college. I was watching this Native American movie last night. The Last of the Puerto Ricans. Anyway, it's got me thinking about my ancestors because I am part Native American, believe it or not. Not to be confused with Mexican. I do like a burrito, though, every now and again. Hell, when I was in high school, I dated a girl that was Native American. She was a part of that Navajo get the fuck out of my face tribe. Last night, I decided I was gonna hop on Ancestry, you know, so I can, you know, look all back in my history and shit. And, y'all ain't gonna believe what I found out last night. Absolutely nothing, because they wanted me to pay for it. Paying money just to see who you're related to. Are you kidding me? I can't stand the fucking people I am related to. Now you want me to buy the other half? Calm down, Aunt Deborah. I'm joking. Damn. Aunt Deborah always says the same shit. You better not put me in your videos. I already have, Deborah. I already have. Hundreds of times over, Deborah. You're here, Deborah. I'm honestly just messing around with you guys. I don't even have an Aunt Deborah anymore. It's not right that her brake line was cut and they never figured out who did it, but then again, when you owe Bryce Tucker $10. Hey, y'all, just a general question. Have y'all ever, like, been with a 10 until you finish and then she's like a 6? Am I the only one that experiences that? When they told me that, like, my head would be my worst enemy, I don't think they were talking about the one on my shoulders. Ladies, y'all know y'all do this shit too. Y'all know y'all just don't have the head. Y'all got like a, what do y'all call it? Like a bean? Like one of those little primers on the side of a weed eater? This video's not even over and somebody's praying for me in these comments. I know. I've seen the comments. Oh, Bryce, I wish you would clean up your act just a little bit. Fuck you! I'll be just fine, all right? My daddy taught me the ropes. Unlike my buddy, you know, his daddy didn't teach him the rope. You know, his daddy was around. You know, he wasn't there. He was just fat. Now he's got a Tylenol addiction. There's no telling what he might do. Someone stole his bike the other day. He went full Liam Neeson on him. I will look for you. I will find you. and I don't know, maybe call the cops or something. Yeah, that guy's a bitch. Anyways, yeah, I hope y'all had a good day today. I reckon. Shit, I don't know. So this coming up Tuesday will be my birthday. Now, not my birthday, but my 2-year anniversary of the birth of the comedian that you guys have come to love, that makes you haha, kiki, lol and shit. Therefore, Tuesday night, I will be going live on Facebook to celebrate with y'all, so make sure y'all come join me. Now, what I've come to learn these past 2 years is, a lot of shit. Like how some people will base your entire life off a 60-second... Damn it, Bryce. Pull your shit together. Like how some people will base your whole life off a 160-second clip. I mean, sure, yeah, I made a lot of people laugh, but now I'm racist, misogynist, and I'm phobic against people who have different sexual preferences than me, which is crazy. I mean, maybe when I'm caught up in traffic, but that's not a fair assessment overall. I wish more people had thick skin like the deaf community, you know. I make jokes about them all the time, and they act like they don't even hear it. That would probably be my one big tip of advice to anybody that's, you know, ever trying to be a content creator or do anything like that. Please understand, you're going to get shit on. You're going to get shit on a lot, and that's okay. It means you're doing something right. So, Bryce told you, can't be wrong, right? Don't quote me on that shit now. So yes, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, y'all be there. Tell a buddy, tell a friend, tell your wife, then tell the side chick. Tell your mailman, let him know he ain't the only one out here delivering goods. Tell your other 5 personalities, you bipolar son of a bitch. But yeah, all jokes aside, I'll see y'all Tuesday. Peace. Growing up in a small town, we all knew a Sarah. Sarah reminded me of the laundromat. Give her a quarter and she give you the old spin cycle. That girl be in there taking more loads than the washer. The girl had so many kids stuck in her throat that every time she opened her mouth, you could hear the latest Kids Bop album. Then you had Dave. Dave was so burnt out you could smell the rubber when he walked past. Dave likes to go on Alcoholics Anonymous and spread the word of Jesus. And by Jesus, I'm referring to Jesus, his local bartender. These two came together like a toxic concoction of stunted adolescent sexually transmitted fuckery. She'd been running around the city like Bonnie and Clyde, and by Bonnie and Clyde, I mean more so like Bobby and Whitney. It's just a crack ain't as pure. Dave's never been stingy with his shit either, you know. He always asks me all the time, you know, hey man, you want some? You know? To which I have the same answer every single time, which, you know, Dave, we're in Sunday school. They moved to the city last week. I tried to tell Dave, I was like, now Dave, when you move to the city, you can't be acting like you do out here in the country. He ain't want to listen to me. You know, he hard-headed, real stubborn, you know. Walked out on his front porch, took a piss, now he ain't allowed within 1,000 feet of the school. They're not bad people or anything. It's just trouble follows them like how ice follows Jesus home from the bar. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. These are the types of people you tell your kids about 20 years down the road after they just got their learners and you're driving down the road and you're doing, you know, just trying to make conversation, whatever keeps off your mind the fact that they're probably going to plow you into the side of a tree somewhere. So just a quick little update. I'm sick as fuck. I don't feel good. My will to care has been medicinally suppressed. I got a fever. I've been throwing up nothing but stomach acid. My body hurts. My stomach is inflamed. Inflammation in my guts. So it feels like an alien's about to pop out of my damn chest at any fucking second. And to be completely real, I just don't give a fuck today. So... yeah, you see, I just picked my nose right here on camera. Fuck y'all. Have it. You can eat it. You want it? I don't care. I don't feel good. I turn into a little bitch when I'm sick. Alright? Ain't no fucking be a man. Ain't none of that over here. We bitches today. My hair's all over the fucking place like a mess. I just want to make you guys a quick update though, because I'm probably not going to be posting any videos or going live or anything like that for a couple of days, at least till I feel better. So I'll keep you guys updated. See y'all. You see me, I'm something like a toilet seat. Only time I touch ass is when I'm getting shitted on. Had to go to Lowe's the other day, get me a new toilet seat. One of the employees walked over there to help me, you know. He didn't have his uniform on or anything, but I could tell he worked there because his hair was blue. He's like, you looking for toilet seats? I said, no shit, Papa Smurf. He said, I can help you with that. I said, I bet. First thing comes out of his mouth, he says, what size is your toilet seat? Pretty simple, fair enough question, but it immediately pissed me off. I'm a pretty simple guy, you know, so I prefer for things to be simple, you know. For instance, if I need a new toilet seat, I want to be able to go to town, get a new toilet seat, and that's it. But no, I gotta do all these damn measurements and shit. I might just go shit in the woods from now on. But I gotta give Mr. Blueberry Fago some credit. He did real good at calming me down. He was like, Mr. Tucker, listen. There's only like 2 main sizes, okay? So we can narrow it down. It was like, Mr. Tucker, is your seat round or is it elongated? And I was like, it's elongated so I can fit my pecker in there. That's a lie. Every time I sit on a toilet, it's just a big gaping hole there. So every time I flush, it creates this vortex about to suck my fucking chin off my face. Just, all Bluey over there, he thought that shit was funny, you know? So I joking around with him. I was like, you never have no problem like your pecker getting away and shit like that? He was like, I used to. Anyways, it don't fucking fit. And now they won't take it back because I used it. Which, I mean, I grabbed Taco Bell on the way home. What did you expect me to do? Anyways, I'm gonna throw that bitch up on Marketplace, see what I can get for it. Somewhere out there is a super fan of mine. He's watching this right now, and he's got a credit card out. He's ready to spend his whole life savings on this shit. I'm just joking. I'm not doing that. I'm saving that for when I fall off and go broke, so I still got something to fall back on. Oh no, I'm losing everything. Here's some ass DNA. Is it just me, or has Coke been tasting a little off recently? I'm referring to the drink. By the way, let's just start there. Look, I might look the part, all right, but I don't need that shit, all right. I got ADHD. Okay, I got stimulant naturally. On the bottom of my foot, it says "Made in Colombia." I was born with a brick lodged in my arteries. I'm like Lucy in real life, but instead of getting superhuman abilities in my possession, I'm just an asshole with subpar mobility, and I'm always stressing. My mixtape drops Thursday. But no, seriously though, man, Coke tastes like it went on a diet. Like that one tire on your lawnmower, just flat for no reason. Used to, you'd open up a can of Coke and it sounded like it was aggressively trying to tell you to keep a secret. Just psh. I opened a Coke the other day, it sounded like tell whoever. All I'm saying is Dr. Pepper never let me down like that with its authentic 23 flavors. And you may be asking yourself, Bryce, what are the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper? To which I reply, for God's sakes, it's 2024, go Google that shit. I seen where someone said it's because they partnered with Microsoft and now they're starting to put nanobots in it. Nanobots? You mean the same things that saved Tony Stark's life after Thanos shanked him as if he just went into his cell and stole his honey buns? Yeah, I'd take some of those. If they could save lives, they could taste a little better though, I guess. And just wait till Alex Jones gets a whiff of that shit. He'll be on Rogan's podcast by the weekend. I'm a firm believer that we're already in hell, and either you die a good person and go to heaven, or you have to get reincarnated and pay your taxes all over again. That's why the kids keep getting worse and worse nowadays. It ain't the parents' fault. Hell, that's Lil Adolf. No, I'm joking though. It is some of y'all parents. So some of y'all ain't worth a shit. You gonna get cussed out by your kid, and then you gonna convince me that he don't understand. Like he ain't just form a complete sentence. Baby over here talking about F you this, F you that, you. What don't he understand? The rest of his vowels? If my kid cusses me out, I'm gonna have to get reincarnated and pay my taxes all over again. I love my son with all my heart, but he gets on my everlasting nerve, just like my old lady. And everyone keeps wondering why my hair's thinning. By this rate, I'll be bald by 30, and with ears like mine, I'll be looking like a cigarette butt with wings. Being a parent is not for the weak. No, literally, the other night I went to go grab that little shit out the tub, and I pulled my kidney. It's funny when some people get upset with me for referring to my son as a little shit, but then again, some of y'all be calling your son daddy, and I'll be honest, that's just a little weird. You got about one time to text me talking about daddy needs diapers. Bitch, I'm daddy. I'm 27, I shit just fine. Kids, man, gotta love them. Sometimes. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Yeah, let me get an ice cream. Alright, what flavor? That's alright. Let me get... Hold on, did you say what flavor? Yes, sir. Sir? I'm sorry. I'm shocked right now. What? Y'all got the ice cream machine working? Yeah, we had a crackhead come fix it for 2 McChickens. Fuck, man, that's kind of fucked up, man. He would have did it for a lot less, man. That's bad business on y'all's part. Look, do you want the ice cream or not? Yeah, I want the ice cream. I'm sorry. So many decisions, man. Damn, let me get a... Oh, son of a bitch. Family isn't always blood. Sometimes they're crip. Don't get me wrong, though. It's good to have family. Except for when they ask you for something. Friends ask for simple shit, you know? Sugar. A shovel. Maybe a ride to the store every now and again. But family? Family be pushing it. A friend might get in some trouble, might need to stay at your house for a few nights, you know? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Family? They're gonna ask to borrow the whole fucking house. Quick to throw up shit that they did for you back in the day. Come on now, nephew. You remember down there at that Waffle House, I got you that $12 plate. That $12 plate, boy. Time to pay up. Pay up, boy. I was 6. Second off, you didn't even buy me a plate, okay? Those were leftovers because you only took 2 or 3 bites because you was off that shit and your stomach couldn't handle it. Third off, who the hell spends $12 at Waffle House? What'd you do, buy the store? On a completely unrelated subject, why is it that every time something goes missing, y'all gotta assume I stole it? Hell, if I did steal something, I wouldn't tell you anyway. That's the point. I ain't never stole shit, and if I wanted to, I probably couldn't carry it. What you could carry is the fuck on with that bullshit. But not depending on what it is, I probably did steal it. But if your family, then technically it's borrowing. See, hey, it's got its perks. It does have the perks. And I'm starting to think these edibles are fake. How you feeling?
Doing pretty good if you ask me. How the fuck did you get back there? Watch the road!
Dude, we ain't even going anywhere. That's how I know you're high.
You think I'm the one that's high right now? Dude, I'm not even real. You're the only one in the car right now.
Dude, you're right. Hey, wait, where the fuck did I go? Let me tell y'all about what happened to me at the gas station, right? So I was trying to get gas earlier and I got cut off at the pump by some asshole in a Subaru with a fucking AC unit strapped in their passenger window by off-brand duct tape and the mighty mercy of God. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this pissed me off, but I try to be respectful. You know, I do have morals, so, you know, I approached her kindly. I said, hey, Miss Lady Bitch, you know, you cut me off at the pump. She got defensive immediately. She immediately became a smart ass. She was like, well, if you were here first, then how'd I get to the pump first? I was like, probably because you're more aerodynamic than me. You got that damn AC unit built back there strong enough to blow away a fucking small village in Ethiopia, make grounds for a Dollar General or some shit. She proceeded to call me a peckerhead, to which I replied, I am what I eat. Now, it's obvious I just lost the argument. But let me tell you something, boy, I did not lose that war. As soon as she walked in that store, I stole that AC unit, gave it to a crackhead down the street. Didn't even sell it to him. I'm like a walking pro bono in the crackhead community now. I get handshakes and hugs every single time I walk in a Waffle House. People can say what they want to say about me, but deep down, I'm a good man. Say a woman only loves a man under the condition that he provides something for her. Not in the South, he don't. Nope, not down here. The less the better. No job? Good. No car? Great. No insurance? Perfect. That last one's actually pretty common. Now all you need is just a bitter baby mama and you're free to get all the free poon your little heart desires. And that's how you end up with a 10. And by 10, I mean 24, because, you know, that's the age she is, still going to high school parties while her parents are at the house watching her kid who's 2 weeks. Don't even try to be there for the kids, man. You gonna push that baby out and give him cute little nicknames like, oh, he's my little grape, and then not have the audacity to be around for the raising. I like to call these types of girls butter boys. Every man calls their mama butter boys. These are the types of people that hop on Facebook making statuses about how, you know, crappy the grandparents are. No, bitch, you ain't worth a shit. Go ahead with angry comments. I don't care shit. I'll even wait for you to get around Wi-Fi, because I know you ain't got no minutes on your phone because your man ain't got a job. He's locked himself in the bathroom. He's in there recording his mixtape for his SoundCloud audience of 14. No, seriously though, tell me I'm lying. Go in there. I bet he's in there right now making fake gun noise that sounds more like a water sprinkler after Granny hits it with the lawnmower. I know what you're thinking. Damn, Bryce, who done pissed you off today? Let me tell you something. My name is Bryce. I can piss myself off myself. What, just because it's Friday, you expected sunshine and rainbows? What, this ain't no damn Pride Parade, Jack. Boy, this is fucking Woodstock 99 on crack and 4 Loco energy this way. Fathers these days ain't no better, you know, sitting on their hand-me-down couches, watching the football game, bitching at the refs. Dude, your kids haven't heard from you in months. You tell me who's really missing calls. I went to school together with this kid. He didn't have no father. He used to cry about that shit. He went to fucking therapy and everything, you know, and 10 years later, he walks out on his kid, and I gotta admit, that is one hell of a coping mechanism, my guy. He's got his son's name tatted on his arm, so he'll be in the club, you know, look at the flick of the wrist. You know, like, bitch, yeah, you need to flick that fucking wrist and remind yourself that you left him out in the parking lot with a fucking window crack, a fucking Kool-Aid jammer, and a fucking Jason Aldean greatest hit CD. You sick fuck. Toby Keith, maybe. At this point, this is not even comedy anymore. This is a nuclear warhead control center, and I'm in here smashing buttons like Donkey Kong after he got a mixture of Cialis and Captain Morgan. This video was originally about not providing, but yeah, I chose violence. You can blame Cat Williams or Kendrick Lamar for that one, okay? I'm only following suit like a presidential bodyguard. Get it? Because, like, he's a bodyguard, and he's following, and he's also got the suit. Did I ruin the joke by trying to explain? Oh, who gives a shit? I tried to explain to not be a piece of shit. You guys didn't catch that one. Why is it every time I start talking to someone, I immediately got to start getting compared to the last guy? Oh, the last guy used to do this. The last guy used to do that. The last guy used to open doors for me. Congratulations, bitch. You just closed this one. Well, the last guy used to give me his jacket when I was cold. It's 30 degrees outside. Why do you dress like that to begin with? Now, you want me to risk a hair, Cole, so you can walk around looking like one of them naked protesters after someone threw a towel on them. I remember this one time I offered my jacket to a girl, to which she replied, no, because if you give me your jacket, then you'll be cold. To which I thought to myself, thank God, that's exactly what I hoped you would say. I wasn't going to give you my jacket anyway. That was strictly a PR stunt. Then one day you have enough of this shit, and you're like, well, if that relationship's so perfect, why ain't it work out? And that's when they hit you with the, oh, he cheated on me. No wonder why he's always opening your doors. He can't keep his hands to himself. Opening doors. More like opening legs. Got me out here competing with Tiger Woods and shit. And now I present to you, Winter in the South, a short story. Oh, no, y'all can have that shit. Well, I never in a million years thought I'd get to do one of these videos, but here we are. Y'all gotta spare my excitement. It's just we don't get snow like that down here. In fact, snow is so rare down here in South Georgia that when people come across it, they snort it, so it'll be in their memory banks forever. To be honest, though, it is weird seeing it on the ground and not on a Kid Rock CD. I will be honest, though, I am a little bit disappointed, you know, because I wanted snow, not the shit that accumulates on the corners of my deep freezer. Who left the Kona ice truck open? Can't build a snowman in this shit, man. Well, I mean, I guess I could try. Nope. I probably just waited too long because, like, now it's starting to melt. Like, the neighbor over there, they got 2 snowmen over there. Look at that. Kind of like shit, though. Them snowmen look like they got 2 choices, melt or rehab. That's kind of neat, I guess. The random prison shanks out the sky. Check this out, though. My car is perfectly fine. Then you get to the back and it's like, it still needs some time. Just about gone. But it was fun while it lasted. Point, I'm just convinced that everything is illegal nowadays. You can't do nothing in peace. Hell, I can't even go fishing in peace nowadays. I tried to go fishing earlier. The game warden pulled up on me. He comes up to me, know how you doing today? None of that. First thing comes out of his mouth, you got a fishing license? I said, no, sir. Be honest with you, I didn't even know you could drive a fish. He gonna say, sir, you know this is a waste management pond, right? And I said, no, sir, that can't be true. He said, how do you know? I said, cause I ain't caught shit all day. Ooh, yeah, he was not in a good mood. Yeah, he ain't think that shit was as funny as I did. I could tell this guy wasn't in a good mood, though. You know, he was giving off that vibe. You know, you know that same vibe your buddy Kyle gives off when he blows out the speakers in his 2002 Honda Civic? But regardless, he's being an asshole, so I knew I was about to fuck with him. He said, son, you been out here smoking any of that devil's lettuce? I said, sir, I'm anti-vegan. I believe the cruel and inhumane punishment of vegetation is just terrible. Now, in retrospect, I probably could have had a better comeback, but I was high. My old lady tells me all the time I need to work on my comebacks in case, you know, if I'm ever up on stage and someone tries to heckle me. And so I've been working on it, and definitely not the best scenario to practice. It was like, the only reason why I ask you that is because I smell it. I said, sir, I get nervous around cops. I might have pooted a little, I don't know. Personally, I think the smell is his bottom lip. I kept trying to tell him that. He didn't want to listen to me. He said, sir, are you under the influence right now? I said, sir, I've been known to be a very influential man. Check me out on TikTok. Have you guys ever talked yourself out of a ticket and into jail? And that was the day that I realized the cold hard truth. And that's that comedy doesn't fix everything. Turns out it's actually exposure. I had to show him my boobies and, you know, he let me off with a warning. Chivalry died the day crackheads started stealing shit instead of trading head for it. That was the day. That was the day we lost. When I first moved into my new house, it had been abandoned for about 6 or 7 years or so, you know, and it was infested with those damn cockroaches. Not those little brown ones, you know, but those real big giant ones that like to fly and shit. My Uncle Jerry came over and I was telling him about it. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to go buy some raid or bomb the house, something. He was like, man, don't even worry about that. You ain't gotta bomb the house. I got a better idea. Apparently, Jerry makes this homemade roach spray with leftover chemicals from his science experiments. He sent me home with a batch the other day against my better judgment. You gotta understand, however, that I did not have a choice. You see, off-brand roach spray does not work on these roaches, okay? You can try it. You can spray them. They're just gonna laugh, smile in your face, and say thanks for the bath and fly off. The second I sprayed it, man, that shit started bubbling and foaming immediately. I didn't like that shit. At first, I thought he done sold me a can of popcorn ceiling patch. I don't know what he put in that bottle, but it killed the entire ecosystem. I find roaches lined up everywhere like it's Disneyland. I see roaches walking around with 3 heads, don't know which way to go. I seen one the other day, he had all his legs on one side, so he was just running in a circle. I wanted to cut back on unwanted pests, okay? I didn't want to recreate Chernobyl. I actually grew to like it. I wanted another bottle, but apparently Uncle Jerry's on the run now. He was making another batch of that shit in his backyard the other day, and I guess one of the school kids rode by on his bicycle and got a good whiff of that shit, and like E.T., he just rode off into the sky. He's somewhere up there in orbit, I don't know. Anyways, Jerry, if you see this video, hook your boy up with another one of them bottles. I'm desperate, please.